So I just greased it all up, greased the press, greased the drill. You'll notice that I'm missing a point. The bolts must have come undone and the point's fallen off, so you got to put a new one on there. I'll put you there, look. Hook the mud out of the holes. That's just loading the grain lorry quick. If you remember, I had some wheat, 60 tonne of wheat left in the wet bin. So there's 2 lorries coming today to clear that up. So that'll be all cleared out. So I'm going to start a new field this morning. I finished that one yesterday. That was 16 hectares, 16.5 hectares out of 100 of spring oats that I got to drill down here. So we'll crack on and see what we can get done today. Alright guys, so it's going really well. Got a nice bit of dust. We're cruising along at about 10 or 11k. It's yeah, going really well. I just thought I'd quickly explain, in case you didn't see it in the last video, why I've got this front press on and what is the point, because it's not the same width as the drill. Basically the only reason I've got it on there is because the 1.5 tonne MX weight, what I used to run on the front, was a bit too heavy. Basically when I would drop the drill down, the tractor would tilt forward, unbalanced, you know, putting the tractor out of balance. And yeah, so I thought if I use this front press, it would be about the right sort of weight. About 1 tonne of weight is about the right sort of weight to carry this drill, to balance this tractor with the drill. And when I'm, let me just drop this drill down. When I'm drop the drill down, I can drop the press down and let the weight off the tyres, which is better for you know, the ground compaction. So it seems to be going quite well. Dog can get out for a toilet break. Another lovely sunny day. Go on, Eric. He's gone to find a pheasant. Come on, buddy. Eric, come on. Come on, buddy. He's obedient, as you can see. Come on, buddy. As you can see, it's a little bit knobbly, but once we've rolled it, it should be much nicer. Let's see if we can find some seeds, shall we? Look at that, found one straight away. What we want to do, doesn't want to be in too deep, but, oh, there we go, look, there's one. Let's see if we can find a row. Doesn't want to be in too deep, but it doesn't want to be, you know, just sat in this. It wants to be down in the more dense. Let's see if we can actually find any seed. There we go, look. It definitely wouldn't want to be any deeper, but it needs to be down in this. Otherwise, if it stays dry this spring, this will just dry out so quick. It needs to be, the seed needs to be down in this moisture, so. In the bushes. Come on, Eric! Come on! Oh, there he is, look. Come on, Eric. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's a footpath along here, so there's lots of different smells. Come on, Eric. Yeah, eventually. Come on. Everybody's waiting for you. Friday evening. You can just see the sun setting behind me there. So yeah, if you're wondering why it's quite lumpy on top, and it gets really bad in the middle here, there's like a seam of heavy like clay goes right through the middle of this field, and then when you get up the bank it goes back to this like sandy loam. So it's quite a difference in soil there, but if you can see it's pretty lumpy there. It's not because the cultivator has done a bad job, it's because it's so wet. It was so wet underneath when it was pulled up. So yeah, it couldn't really be helped, to be honest. But I've seen it a lot worse. So yeah, basically after I've drilled it, it's sort of, there's a few lumpy bits left on top, but the rollers, we'll put the ring rollers over them. And that'll look a lot better. I'll come down there and show you once it's been ring rolled. So slow up on this cruise button here, look. Go to our headland cruise, press that one to lift up the front press, press A to lift up the drill, and then we'll turn around. It turns a lot sharper now that we've turned those wheels around. We'll press the steering resume button, B for the front press to go down, and then A for the drill to drop down. So I'm going to show you here how I know where to lift up the drill. So basically, I'm going to slow up just so that I've got more time to show you. You see that line there, look? So that's the edge of where Simon has cultivated the headland. So he's done like a 24 metre headland. And so I use that mark going along there to know when to lift up and drop the drill. But I've also got that yellow dotted one. The pink one is the boundary of the field. So it's kind of hard to show stuff and drive at the same time. Put the press down. Yeah, and then you've got the yellow one, dotted one, which is exactly 24 metres off the boundary one. So that gives me a guide as well, so that I can make sure that I'm not missing any bits, basically. So somebody just commented asking why we went for the 370 instead of the 8400. Basically it's because you couldn't get, the 370 is the biggest horsepower to which you can get the auto power gearbox. If you go up to the 8400 you have to have the E23, which is like I think it's a power shift. I don't know, I've never driven one, but yeah, so that's why we went for the 370, or why Simon went for the 370. I don't know about the new model, whether they do a 400 horsepower with the auto power. I don't know, but in that particular, in the old 8R range, they only did auto power up to 8370. So. Okay, it's 10 to 8. The only reason I came back was because I was running out of seed. So what I've done is filled up with seed, just filled up with diesel and AdBlue. I've used, I'll have a look, see it. I used 330 litres of diesel. I'll have a look, see how many. Just get in this door without ripping the runners off. Let me look at this. So we have done 55 hectares. So yeah, 330 litres to drill 55 hectares. So it's not too bad, is it? Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so I quickly just show you what I've drilled today, and might be able to show you what Simon has cultivated. So I have drilled, can you see it? Those green fields today, 35 hectares, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not those, just these 3. I drilled that one yesterday, didn't I? And then these 3 today. So, and then tomorrow I've just got to drill that little brown one there, and that orange one there. I don't know why it's orange. But, oh. Yeah, it's been cultivated, so it should be brown. But and then I'm gonna take this, drop this drill off, and shoot up to farm 2, and start drilling those orange fields there in spring beans. I'll just quickly show you what Simon's been doing today. He's cultivated those fields right there. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Whoa. It's pretty cold out there in the wind. I've just greased the drill. We're ready to go. I've only got 10 hectares left to drill here this morning. Well, 10 hectares that's been cultivated. There is more spring oats to drill here at farm 1, but it was too wet to cultivate, so Simon's gone off to farm 3. He's cultivating there right now, but that's going to be spring barley. So we'll get this 10 hectares done, and then we're going to drop the drill off, go up to farm 2, put the Vadostad on, and start drilling spring beans. Okay, so that's me done drilling oats for a few days. Let me just work out how much I've done. 64 hectares I've drilled out of 100. So I've still got like what's that, 36 I've got to come back. I've still got 36 hectares to drill of spring oats when I come back. So yeah, that'll be with this drill. And I've also got loads of spring barley to drill as well with this drill. But slight change of plan to what I said this morning. What is the time now? Well, it's nearly midday. I'm going to drop the drill off. I'm not going to farm 2 today, drilling. I'm actually going to go and pick up the Dal-Bo 12-metre rollers and roll all this in this afternoon. We'll see if we can roll 64 hectares in an afternoon. So yeah, because it's drying out so quick, it needs rolling to keep the moisture in. Otherwise, we're going to lose all the moisture out the ground. Simon's busy cultivating. Dad, I don't know what Dad's doing, but yeah, I'll do it. Goodbye, drill. Goodbye, press. See you in a few days. Right, so we're at the field now. As you can see, Oscar's with me. I've got to remember how to unfold these. So we'll try. First thing we've got to do is pick them up. There. Yeah. And then we've got to unpack. So we go number 2. There we go. So normally I would have just jumped on the 6150R and used that, but because of this whole virus thing, we're sort of just trying to be a bit sensible really, and just stick to our own tractors, and yeah, just be sensible really. If we're gonna carry on working, which obviously we're gonna, we just have to be sensible about it. That one? Yeah, no, that one. Right, so this is the first field what I drilled here with the weave in, and now we want that one again. I'm going to lower them down and put the tractor in neutral. Yeah, we're going to go now. Roll all the seeds in. So what we've got to do now is, you see the gauges? Oh, the one on the left is right, that's it. Let's try this one. Oh no, that was the one that was right. Get that back on the red mark. You probably can't see because the camera is too far away, but now we'll do this one. Pump that one up a bit. Right, let's go. Got 4-wheel drive in. We haven't got anything on the front. Okay, so we're just going to run up, because obviously our tram lines are 24 metres. We're going to run along one tram line. Birdies eating the seeds, are they?
Yeah.
Naughty birdies. What do we do with the birdies when they eat the seeds?
I see them.
You're going to scare them away, shall we? Beep the horn, scare them away. Oscar, beep the horn. Scare the birdies away. Do they fly off?
Yeah.
Good. Right, I forgot to grease it, so I'm doing it now. Haven't done much. Pretty sure I've got them all. I am going to buy a Milwaukee 18-volt grease gun. It's just getting time to go. Apparently they've got them on the shelf in the shop over at Lister Wilders. They've got a whole range of them on the shelf, so of the Milwaukee tools. Got that one. Yeah, there's quite a lot of moving parts on here. Yeah, so but the only thing is now that with all this Corona thing, they might not. The shop's probably not actually open, so we might have to wait a bit longer. Pretty sure I got them all. Is that one in there? Is it? Oh no. One hiding. Nope, not that one. Right. Yeah. So these are 12.3 meters. These rollers. And yeah, very good piece of kit. Eric's all the way over there. Look. Eric, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, Eric! He does wander off a bit. He just gets on the scent with something and then he's gone. Here he comes. Come on then! Dust blowing behind him, look. Come on, buddy! He is flapping. Right. Have I done this ram? No, I haven't. Go out and see what sort of job it's doing. It's quite relaxing, this job. A lot more relaxing than grilling. It's windy out here. Hopefully I've got the old mic muff on, so basically you see these knobbly bits, that's what we're trying to squash down. As you can see a clear line of what it's doing. It's doing a pretty good job. See down underneath that, we're locking in the moisture, which is what we want. It's drying out really very fast. That's why we're rolling it, to keep the moisture in basically. So, and get more sort of seed to soil contact. And yeah. Right, I'm gonna crack on. Right, we're recording. That's when I'm done. Finally. It's 9:30. So I think I got started about 2:30. So what's that, about 6 or 7 hours? 7 hours is it, to do 64 hectares? Yeah, so mind you, I did pop home at 5:30 to go and get some food because I was starving. So had a little break. But yeah, no, it's all rolled in. So far everything that I have drilled this spring has been rolled, which is good. Oh, wrong one. That one. No. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, we'll drop these off in the morning and go and put the Vadestad on, and eventually pack these up. Yeah, we'll put the Vadestad on tomorrow and put some beans in and drill some beans. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the morning.